Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Port Hawkesbury, Nova Scotia for the 2026 U18 AA Female Provincials here. The final game of day 2, and it's a big one. This will decide who will match up against the Fundy Highland Stars in the finals tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. So the Stars, win or lose, they make it, as they did really well here in the round robin, have been undefeated thus far. And as we look over here to the Inferno Blaze, if they lose, Quad County, the home team, heads to the finals tomorrow. If these guys win, they beat out Quad County and they head to the finals. So it is a must-win for the Blaze. And what more exciting fashion than the last game of the round robin. It's a tough challenge for them though. The Stars undefeated thus far. A couple close ones in there, but undefeated nonetheless. Puck drop for the first period is about to be underway. And it's dropped there. Battle for it off the dot. McCarthy will get it back for the Blaze. Pass a little off there. It'll go on net. Palmer putting that to the corner. Battle for it in the corner of the Stars zone. A few bodies in there. That'll pop out. Porter couldn't grab it. It's off for McCarthy. She'll curl it in front, and Palmer deflects that out. Harrett keeping it in. Now Porter will bring it the other way. Dumps that in on the backhand, blocked there. Dunbar couldn't get it. Now Cole playing that into the neutral. McCarthy once again. She'll dangle her way through, throws that in on net, and she'll chase after it. Still battling for it here. Stars trying to play it out. Passes a little off, and it'll go down into the Inferno zone. Cutcliffe circling, hands it off for McNeil. McNeil having a look, off to Hall, but it's taken there by Michaud. She'll dump it in. Hale chasing for the Stars there. Picked up. Cutcliffe playing that off the boards, but it's off for Hollis, and she'll dump it right back in to the Inferno Blaze zone, Cutcliffe dropping it again for McNeil. They'll try the same breakout play here. Hale once again in there, putting the pressure on. And now they'll battle for it on the boards. Spits out to the neutral, picking that one up. Galinas, she'll play it over off the board. Scott's there. Trying to get this one, hands it off for Michaud, dumps it in there. Inferno trying to break out here, turned over, foot. Playing it into the slot, and Wiley will dump it into the corner. Now the Inferno the other way, throw it into the neutral. Dean racing back for it. Getting some pressure put onto her there. She tries to play it over. Gets it to McCurdy. McCurdy playing that to Wiley. Wiley playing it through, intercepted by Andrews, and she'll try and play it back in. Taken back by the Stars. And they'll battle it out there on the boards as Wiley tried to get the pass off. In behind, McCurdy. Playing it up to the boards, kept in there by the Inferno. In behind, Dean. Wiley moving that one. Porter couldn't grab it there. That one will flip up and stay in play. Cutcliffe trying to get a shot on there, blocked in front by Wiley. Now Mitchell trying to get a chance, but it's taken by Foot. Foot the other way. Skating across red. Pushing this one through. In behind now, she'll try and curl here. Gets a lot of pressure onto her, but it's up to the line. Harrison couldn't grab that one. It's back. Marchand shot on, and now a breakaway here for Mitchell. Racing, Mitchell in, shot, and Palmer with the save. And that one's played down to the Stars, and we're going to get an icing here after a great breakaway opportunity for the Inferno. Now, one thing with this tournament, it's a lot of time on the ice in not a lot of time. These guys are playing their 4th game in 2 days here, and you can definitely see an energy difference compared to day 1 to now, as they've been battling it out here for quite a little bit. On the boards now, Hatchard trying to dump this one in. Hatchard gets it again. Now the Inferno the other way. Breaking through, Coyle skating her way around into the corner. She'll play it in front, and McCarthy tried to get the shot off there. Goes wide. Picking that one up. Harrett off for McCarthy in the corner. McCarthy to the line. Harris, big slapper there, blocked in front by Marchand. Now in behind. Inferno poking at it here. Harrison trying to get it out. Harrett keeps it in. Into the corner now. A little bad at it. Marchand trying to bring it out here. It's taken. Kravis trying to play that one in. It'll go back. Kravis trying to feed it into the slot there. No one's home, but Harrett keeps it in. And that's played around into the opposite corner. Stars will try and get there, break this one out. And now Hatcher pushing through, trying to get by, and we're going to get a penalty here. It's going to be served to the Inferno. Hatchard calls another penalty. Or draws, I should say. As Cutcliffe there heads to the box. Stars on a power play to open things up. Up to the line. We'll try and set something up here. Jelena's shot on, and it's into the glove there. Draw here. Up to the line. Jelinas plays it over into the open corner. Getting it over to Hollis. Hollis cutting, having a look here. Plays it back to the line. Slapper. And that one's in. The Stars strike on the power play. And I'm not sure if it was tipped in front. But Jelinas will get the credit here as she goes first for the handshake line. A big goal for the Stars. So we'll reset at center here with 9:51 left to go. One back to Hollis. She'll move that one. Jelinas racing after it, trying to play it off the boards, getting it to Michaud. But it's back. Hollis bringing this one out of her own zone, takes it into the neutral. And plays that one in. Scott racing for it. She'll play it in front. And that one was tipped there. And now the Inferno trying to bring it the other way. Kept in by Michaud. Not for long. Cutcliffe. Fresh out of the box here. She'll try and push it through. Hall. Close chance there. Scott. A nice move there. Working through the neutral. Brings it in. Scott. Shot on. And the net comes off there. We'll get a whistle. Back to the line. McCurdy shot on, gets tipped down. And McMillan can make the stop there. Played over. And now the Inferno trying to go the other way. Could be an icing. If they don't beat it here, they'll call it off. McCurdy battling for it for the Stars in her own zone. In front, shot on, and that goes wide. Another close chance there for McCarthy. That flips out. Meaner dumps that one in. McCurdy Playing it off the boards, gets it up to Scott. Scott having a look here, plays it through. Michaud dumping that one in to the Inferno end. Meaner has this one. Intercepted there. Working in now. Hatchard. She'll drop it into the slot. Wiley shot on. Blocked in front by Meaner. Now Porter. Trying to play it in front there. Blocked. And that one flips up high. Trying to keep it in. Duncan couldn't get there in time, so it slips out to the neutral. Intercepted there. Stars get it right back. Move to Foot. Foot crosses blue and dumps that one in. Meaner chasing after it for the Inferno. Poking at it there. McCarthy gets it out to Cutcliffe. Now Cutcliffe with a little room to bring it in here. And that's shut down there. As the Inferno trying to get out of their end here and set something up in the Stars zone. Porter trying to dump that in. It's back for Hatchard, and she'll play it in. Hatchard blocks that clearing attempt as she goes to the corner. Played around. Begnal-Lowther battling forward in there as well. Stars trying to set it up here, looking for another one. Hatchard plays it to the line. Duncan shot on, blocked in front. Marchand's there. Hatchard goes for the backhand. It goes high. Move back around. Hatchard in there again. She's taken down, and we're not going to get a call here. And she is definitely not feeling well. And the Stars bench not happy about this no call here. Hatchard back up and all right. She'll head to the bench here. Hopefully we'll see her return to the ice. And now we're getting a little heated. Definitely not a player the Stars want to see go down right before the finals as well. The captain of the team. As that's pushed in the slot there. And Boyle, with a shot opportunity, but it's blocked. Inferno trying to break it out here. Flipped out. Stars keep it in thanks to Porter. Into the corner now. Stars still with possession. Hollis will chip it back in. Pass blocked there. And now the Inferno get it out to the neutral. They'll go the other way. It's a 3-on-2. Working through here, Cutcliffe. Plays it into the corner. She'll chase after it. But Porter comes in to help out for the Stars. And now they'll bring it the other way. Boyle trying to play that one through. It's thrown right back. Porter again, crossing red. She'll dump it in. McMillan out to play that one. She'll hand it off there. Hall trying to flip it through. Getting there is Gravis. Back now the other way. McCurdy shot on. That goes wide. Into the corner. Inferno trying to break it out here. Looks like Captain McCarthy of the Inferno not feeling well. She went to the bench a little bit slow there. Working in now. 2-on-1 for the Stars. Shot on. Blocker save for McMillan. Played to the line. Porter. A good chance there on the 2-on-1 for Dean. Battling for it now. Meaner playing it around. Inferno trying to break it out here. Andrews plays it through for Coyle. And she'll play it down the ice there. No icing as it was tipped. So the Inferno able to get a couple fresh legs out there as well. Andrews keeping that in at the line. Played into the slot there. Stars will control it. And it's thrown down. Foot racing, trying to beat the icing here. And she will. As she gets it in behind the Inferno net. Played to the corner. Porter playing it in front, but it's controlled there by Meaner. Play to the line. Shot from Harrison goes wide there. In on the boards. Wiley battling. Cutcliffe trying to get it out here. Duncan keeps it in. And she'll throw it back to the corner. Inferno playing it down here. Duncan gets the stick on it. Harrison back for it. As that's played over. Now the other way. Marchand poking this one through into the Inferno end. Harret's there. She'll try and control this one as she's taken down. No call here. Into the slot. Bagnall-Lowther playing that back. And it'll get tied up there in the corner. Bagnall-Lowther trying to get it out. Into the slot there. Nice move. Hatchard. Backhand shot. Still rolling around. And McMillan makes the save there. A big one to keep it a 1-goal game. And it's also great to see Hatchard back out after getting hit in front there. Nice move by Hatchard again. Shot on. Glove save, McMillan. Stars win it back. They'll try and keep it in here, but it's poked out. Cutcliffe trying to dance at that one. And McCarthy back out there for the Inferno. Gravis throwing that in front, and pass was a little off there, but the Inferno will try and control it. McCarthy drops it to McNeil, plays it back in front, and a close chance for Coyle. In along the boards, McNeil pinching to try and keep this one in. McCarthy as well, but it's thrown out the other way. Marchand, a little bit of room. She'll play it off the boards, waiting for her teammates to join in. Wiley shot. Rebound pops back out, but it's controlled there. Dean playing that into the corner. Cutcliffe trying to flip it out here. It's back for Dean, and she'll throw it in. Inferno have it here. McNeil turns it over, and now they'll battle for it. Kept in at the line. Stars. Dunbar couldn't grab it there. Now Cutcliffe moving that one. Coyle working in now, trying to get around, but Dean holds her to the side with the physicality. Now she'll bring it out the other side. Hands it off. Dunbar in there. She'll go down. And now we're going to get a penalty against the Stars. It'll be against Dean. It'll be for body contact. So with 1:29 left to go, the Inferno, a chance on the power play to tie things up before heading into the second, as they need to win this game to be sent to the finals for a back-to-back matchup against the Stars. Andrews playing that over. Meaner in for McCarthy. Andrews, slapper there from the line. Poke to the side, Gravis. She'll circle back into the slot. Shot on, blocked in front. Mitchell trying to get it here. She gets it to the line. Andrews playing it off the boards. The Stars trying to get it here as they throw it down for their first clear of the penalty kill. And you heard it there, less than a minute to go here. McCarthy working across blue, hands it off for Mitchell. Mitchell trying to curl in here, plays it in front, and Palmer jumping at that one, gets the whistle. So the draw here in the Stars zone. 44 seconds left to go here. Played back by Coyle. Matheson moving that one over. Cutcliffe shot on. Blocked in front. Still alive, however. And that goes to the corner. Stars doing a good job of getting that out of the danger zone. As that goes in behind. Smith looking to play it in front. Right there. Cutcliffe. A shot on. Saved by Palmer. One of the best goaltenders here at this tournament. Coyle. Circling around. She'll look for an option as she goes to the line and hands it off for Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe circling. Michaud trying to keep her to the boards there. And that will end the first period. So after 15, Stars lead 1-0. But the Inferno starting the second period there with a little bit of a power play. They'll be on it for 31 seconds. So looking to set something up and tie things up early here in the second. So once again, win or lose for the Stars, they head to the finals tomorrow. Win for the Inferno, they head to the finals. A loss for the Inferno here sends Quad County, the home team, to the finals. And they'll set back up here for the second. Players will line up. Inferno on the power play. And here we go. Inferno win it back. Coyle playing it over to Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe moving that one through. Gets it to Mitchell, who dumps it in on the backhand. They'll chase after it. Curdy getting there first. Tries to play it out, but it's kept in at the line by Coyle. Battling now. Mitchell gets it here, but it's poked. And they'll have to race after it again. Gravis trying to play it out, and the Stars will clear it there. And Dean racing to the bench out of the penalty box. We're back to 5-on-5. Inferno now. Cutcliffe moving it through. She'll skate this one to the neutral. Cutcliffe working in, trying to get around Harrison. As she goes in behind the nets, plays it in front. Grave a shot on. Alive, and Palmer jumping down and grabbing that one. Gets the whistle here. And the draw here in the Stars zone. One back into the corner. A couple players will get tied up there as it goes to the line. Harrett trying to keep it in, but the Stars play it out to the neutral. Matheson playing that one down into the Stars zone, and that'll be an icing against the Inferno. Draw here in the Inferno end. One back by the Stars. Bagnall-Lowther trying to play it off the boards. Gets it to Marchand. Back to Bagnall-Lowther. Up the boards there. Hatchard playing it over to the open ice. Hall gets there for the Inferno. She'll try and play it out. It's kept in. Hatchard at the line. And that dump attempt was blocked, but the Stars will get it right back here. Hatchard working in now. Nice move there. Works into the slot. Shot on. Pad save in front. And it's covered up by McMillan. Draw here again in the Inferno zone. Back to the line. Back up. Hollis having a look. Jelinas. Shot on. Tipped in front, but a save there from McMillan. Hatchard playing it back. And Jelinas misread that one, and that goes down back to the Stars' end. Mitchell chasing after it. McCarthy in the corner, trying to get something set up here for the Inferno, but she's getting lots of pressure. And Begno-Lowther will take it here, trying to play this one through. Mitchell keeping it in behind the Stars' net. Hollis now. Playing it through to Hatchard. Back for Hollis. And it's back up to Hatchard as she dumps it in there. Into the corner. Inferno trying to break it out here. McCarthy putting on some pressure. And she'll get it out to the neutral. Almost feeding it through there for Mitchell. But Duncan intercepts. Dunbar trying to dump that one in. Andrews has it. She'll flip it out to the neutral. Duncan there again. But it's played through to Mitchell. Couldn't grab that pass there. And it'll go deep into the Stars zone. Back up. McCarthy curling in the neutral. Trying to bring it back in here. Dumped in by Kravis. McCarthy to the line. Cutcliffe. Slapper there. Tipped in front. A great tip there from Kravis. But Palmer getting in front of it and covering that one up once again. We had some dancing there. I just missed it. Shot on, a quick one from Kravis off the draw. Back to the line. They'll poke at this one. Coyle getting it in there. In behind. McCurdy looking for an option. Plays it around. Dean has it now. She'll move that one. Stars breaking out here as it's tipped ahead by Hale. She'll chase after it. She beats the icing in front. Battling for it now. Cutcliffe trying to get in. And it's turned over. Kravis the other way. Working through the neutral. Kravis. Nice move there, but it's poked away by Scott. Captain McCarthy comes through now. Nice move. Toe drag trying to feed it in front. Into the corner now. McCurdy. And it's getting physical there. And a shot on Coyle. And we'll get a whistle as Palmer makes the stop. And the draw here. Cutcliffe playing it in front there. Trying to get it through. And that one will sit on the side of the net. They might have to blow the whistle. Nope. It pops off. Lots of sticks batting at it here, trying to get possession. Cutcliffe comes out with it. She'll play to the line. Matheson moved back over at the line. Harrett shot on, and that goes wide. Matheson will pinch in for it. Plays it deep into the corner. She gets it to Hall. In front. Smith trying to get the shot off. Blocked in front by Hollis. And the Stars clear it there. And it's dumped in. Jelinas playing that one over. Intercepted. Wiley takes it right back for the Stars. And she'll try and play it into the Inferno end. Harrett with it here. Curling in, drops it for Smith. Smith back into the corner for Harrett. Couldn't grab it there. Jelinas will take it. Begno-Lowther trying to dump that one in. It's blocked. She'll just decide to skate it in. Plays it into the slot, but it's turned over, and Smith will throw that one down. No icing here as Hatchard's back for it in her own zone. Hatchard skating through. And she's shut down there by Matheson. To the line. Harrison playing it back in. Close chance for Marchand. But now Mitchell taking it the other way. Dumps it in. Duncan playing that around the boards. Tipped by Andrews, or kept in by Andrews, I should say. Now Stars playing it. Marchand gets some pressure in the slot there. Inferno trying to get it right back, but Marchand pushes through, drops it for Harrison, but that slips out to the neutral. Now chasing after it, Cutcliffe trying to get there. Duncan pokes it to the boards. It's in for Mitchell. Mitchell curling around, and the ref took that one with his skate. Into the slot there, shot on. Palmer making the pad save. Now it's flipped up to Marchand, and now coming through now, Hatchard working. Crosses blue, shot on, and that hits off the pad. Hatchard into the corner. Having a look here, trying to play it in front. It goes to the corner for Porter. That flips up. McCurdy, shot on, blocked in front by Meaner. And now we have a couple bodies go down there, but the Inferno will try and bring it the other way. Mitchell putting that puck just a little bit too far ahead as it's moved back for the Stars. Dean has it. She'll bring it in. Dean, shot on as she dumps it into the corner. Dean still trying to get it here as she throws it around to the other side. Now the Inferno the other way. Coyle working through, trying to get around. Ref right in the way there. She'll play it into the slot, and the Stars intercept. Now Kravis battling for it. Dean goes down into the corner. And Dean down again, but she's still battling. Kept in. Inferno. It's McCarthy into the slot over. Kravis shot on, and she almost snipes top right there, but the shoulder save. In front again. Flips to the line. Played into the corner there. Kravis playing it in front, and Palmer will catch that into the air to get the whistle, and a little bit of a reset for the Stars. So the draw here in the Fundy zone. Up to the line. Cutcliffe has it for the Inferno. Playing it in deep, but it's moved around. Hollis trying to get this one out. Battling for it on the boards. Stars moving the other way into the neutral. It's dumped in there. Chasing after it. Scott and Michaud. Played around. Scott trying to poke at it here. It moves to the corner. Hale will get there. And it's up to the line. Hollis a slapper. That one flips up, and McMillan will cover it up there for a whistle. And the draw here. Play to the line. Stars have possession here in the Inferno zone. And they'll battle for it in the corner. Flips out. Controlling that one is Matheson as she gets it out of the slot. It's up to the line. Jelinas, the lone goal scorer here in this game. But now Harrett the other way. Bring it into the neutral. Trying to keep possession here. She's got pressure on her. Flip back into Stars possession. Scott working through. Crosses in and dumps that one. Back for Matheson. She'll play it through. Pass a little too far ahead of Smith, and that will be an Inferno icing. Draw here in the Inferno end with 5:28 left to go. One back by the Stars. Harrison at the line. Playing it along the boards there. Wiley. Move to the other side. Shot on there from Duncan. Goes into the corner. Foot there. Trying to get this one out. of the corner, that is. In front there for the Stars. It's played to the line. Harrison over to Duncan. She'll play it into the slot there, and it's kept out by McCarthy. Now they'll poke at it here. Stars trying to keep it in. Now the Inferno have possession. Meaner having a look. Plays it through to Mitchell. She'll poke that one by, but Harrison recovers. Gets it to Wiley, and she'll dump it in. Played off the boards. Mitchell with it. She'll bring this one across red and dump it in for the Inferno. In the corner, Duncan playing it around. She'll try and poke it through to Marchand, but it's taken there. Bagnell Lather trying to circle this one out. Mitchell keeps it in. McCarthy in behind the net. She'll look for an option. Plays it to the line for Cutcliffe. She'll have to pinch here for it. Cutcliffe trying to grab it. Mitchell keeps it in. She'll dump that in on the backhand. Harrison has it now for the Stars. She'll play it. Marchand bringing this one in. Marchand going wide. Trying to cut in. Loses an edge there. She'll have to take it to the corner and play it to the line. McCurdy, shot on. That one goes just wide. Up to Dean at the blue line. She'll have a look here. Plays it back in. Bagnell Lather, shot on. Pad save, McMillan. Play through. Cravis, trying to get it out. This Cutcliffe moves it to McCarthy. They'll battle for it as Dean gives it right to Hatchard. Hatchard moving in now. Into the slot. Loses that one in the feet. Now Cravis trying to play it around. And it's a 3-on-2 the other way. Blaze working in. Shot on. And that goes high. Coyle trying to play it back in front, but can't reach it there. They still have possession. Cutcliffe at the line. Slapper hits a leg in front and stays out of the zone, Cutcliffe keeping it in. Coyle couldn't get there. It'll go for Wiley, and she'll play it around the boards. McNeil at the line now. Plays it back in deep. Slapper into the slot there. Stars trying to get it out. Bouncing puck there. Flip through. Hatchard the other way once again. Nice move there. Works into the slot. Shot on. Blocked in front by Cutcliffe. And she'll try and flip it to the neutral. She gets it through for Hall. Hall pushing through now. Getting this one into the corner. Hall looking behind her. Trying to look for an option. Pass went a little off there. To the line. Matheson keeps it in. Smith battling for it in the corner. Hall plays it in the slot there. Cutcliffe a shot on. And it goes wide. To the line again. Cutcliffe with it. Tries to play it in. Matheson couldn't hold it there, and it goes back out to the neutral. Harrett circling. She'll play it in. Chasing that one. Couldn't grab it there. Boyle trying to play it out as that goes to the neutral. Matheson's back for it. She'll curl in her own zone, playing it. Nice pass to Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe working through now, hands it off for Smith. And it won't be offside there, but the Stars get it right back. And they throw it down. That'll be a Stars icing. With 1:22 left to go in the second period. Lots of time going by. Not a lot of goals being scored. Everybody playing very well defensively. Very little high scoring chances here in this game. As they take a draw here in the Stars zone. Pushing at it. Inferno get it to the other side. Michaud's there. She'll poke it out to the neutral, and that's offside. Draw here. Pushing at it. Getting a little chippy here as McCarthy takes a shot on. It's blocked in front. Mitchell into the slot there. That goes wide. Scott grabs it. Now going the other way, the Stars. Scott and Michaud. Scott playing it into the corner. And we're under a minute left to go here in the second. Played around along the boards. Cutcliffe trying to play it out. And that goes a little far. Mitchell will race to try and grab it, but Harrison's there first. She'll play it around. Duncan having a look. Playing it up, but Meaner's there. She'll intercept. Meaner off the boards. Playing it for McCarthy. 20 seconds left to go. Andrews back in her own zone with it. Having a look at her options. She'll flip it off the glass. Harrison keeps it in. McCravis stretch pass down for Coyle. She'll have to get a shot off quick here. Coyle working in. Over in front. McCarthy trying to get the shot off. What a chance there to end the second period as there's 0.4 seconds left to go here. And they'll do the draw here. And that'll be it. So, after 30 minutes, Stars leading by just one here. The Inferno doing a good job of holding them back and trying to get their own chances as they need to win this game to go to the finals tomorrow. Both teams will head back to the locker rooms here. And we'll be back at you in just a moment with the final frame, the final period of the round robin for this provincial tournament. See you in a moment. And welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen. Third period action about to be underway in a one-goal game. It doesn't get more intense than this, especially when the Inferno's tournament future, I suppose you could say, is on the line. They're down by 1 here, and they need to win this game to make it to the final. We set up for the draw here. Battle for it there. And the Inferno get it back thanks to Captain McCarthy. Playing it through, intercepted by Porter. But taken right back. Porter pushing through. Let's move to Coyle. Coyle, nice play to McCarthy there. McCarthy skating in. Tries to play it off the boards, but it's intercepted. Up to the line, Matheson. Shot on there. Tipped in front, and a close save by Palmer. Just gets the toe out there to make the save, and now the Stars will bring it the other way. Dunbar playing it in. Matheson taking it there. She'll try and get it right back out. It's Kravis playing it to the neutral off the boards. Hollis now. Throwing that one in. Matheson battling for it. Hale's there. In front, Scott with a 1T opportunity goes wide. Hale gets there first. She'll circle at the line. Trying to get this one back. Goes down there, no call. And now the Inferno the other way. Cutcliffe playing that into the corner. Hall's there. Back to Cutcliffe. Stars the other way as it's dumped in there. Cutcliffe trying to play it out. Hits off a leg there. She'll get it right back. Looking for an option to start the breakout. She'll flip it out to open ice and chase after it herself. Cutcliffe working in. Trying to get around Dean. Dean pushes her to the side, and now the Stars have it. They'll head the other way. Dumped in there by Wiley. Into the corner. Cutcliffe moving that off the boards. Played to the line. Dean keeps it in. In front. Controlled there by the Inferno. Hall tipping it down the length of the ice there. And that will be on net. Dean throwing this one the other way. Intercepted. Andrews has this one. Playing it back to the line. Andrews dumping it into the corner. It's dumped, or it bounces, back in front, but the Stars get it here. Foot trying to break it out. Played over. Foot stick goes flying there as Cutcliffe gets it at the other side. And she's thrown down to the boards. Battle for it. And that's thrown down the length of the ice by the Stars. It will be an icing. Draw here in the Fundy zone. Inferno still looking to get up on the board and tie things up. And they'll fix the net there, and we're back and ready to roll. Stars get it back here. It's into the corner. Played in front, but controlled there by the Stars. Marchand playing that one back. Moved around by Harrison. Stars trying to get it here. Begna Lather. Along the boards. McCarthy circling in. Shot on. In front. And a big save there. Palmer keeps her team in front. Begna Lather the other way. Dumped in. Harriet trying to grab it in her own zone. Hatchard in front, shot on, flipped up high, and that'll go into the netting. Draw in the corner. Flip to Cutcliffe. She'll play it around. Inferno trying to get it out here. Jelenas throws it back in for the Stars. Cutcliffe. Off the boards. It gets to Smith. Smith looking for an option. Plays it through for Hall, who tips it into the Stars' end. Chasing after it now is Hollis. She'll move it around. That's back. Cutcliffe. Hall trying to poke at this one. Cutcliffe gets it. She'll bring it in here. In front, shot on. That goes wide. Into the corner. Smith now. Back. Cutcliffe trying to get it back up to McNeil. It'll get there. McNeil throws it back in behind the Fundy net. Smith battling for it. That goes to the line. Kept in by Cutcliffe, but for how long? We don't know. Is that one slips out to the neutral. McNeil controlling it. Cutcliffe has it. She'll throw that one high into the neutral, and Hollis is there. Hollis. Move down into the Inferno end. Cutcliffe playing it around, but Scott intercepts. She'll cut into the front. Shot on. McMillan makes the save. Inferno. To the line. Dean has it. She'll dump it in. Andrews trying to grab it here behind her own net. She'll get help from McCarthy. McCarthy playing it, but it's back into the neutral. McCurdy crosses red, plays it back into the Inferno zone. And we're under the 10-minute mark here. Michaud up the boards. Dean dumps it right back in. Meaner now trying to grab it here. In the corner now. Definitely a little bit more of intensity in the players here compared to the first and even the second period. Inferno know what's on the line, and the Stars trying to return that intensity that the Inferno have in front. What a play there. That goes wide. That flips up into the netting as Mitchell goes down there. As her and Dean make contact in the corner, we won't get a call here. Draw here in the Stars zone. Inferno will try and set up. One back by the Stars. Duncan trying to get it. It's moved to Harrison. Harrison in behind, poking at it. Duncan couldn't grab it there. And McCarthy plays it in front, shot on, and they score! Coyle ties things up. And the Inferno are on the board. A huge goal here with 8:19 left to go in the third. It's a tie game, folks. This is definitely a good one. Pushed through by the Stars there as they send Hatchard out, looking to get a quick one with their top goal scorer. Along the boards. battling here. Pushed through by Hatchard. It's back. Marchand trying to get a shot off. Controlled. Kravis playing it up, and that goes into the netting. McCarthy, Captain McCarthy getting the assist on that one. And now Smith trying to bring it the other way for the Inferno. Pushing through here. Begna Lather playing that to Hatchard. Hatchard trying to roll by here. Dumps that one in. It's back for Matheson. Matheson playing that around over to Smith. Smith makes contact with Hatchard there, but it's played through. Cutcliffe trying to get by, but a good defensive play there, and the Stars the other way. Jelinas played him behind. Hall couldn't grab it. Hollis keeps it in at the line. Hall flipping that one out. Now Smith, a nice move. A little room here. McCurdy keeping her to the side, and we're going to get a penalty here. It's against the Stars. As Smith is taken down there, McCurdy heading to the box. So the Inferno, a power play opportunity just about under the halfway point of this game as they try to get the lead. Stars trying to clear it, and they will early. Good clear there. McMillan out to play that one. Move down there, it's for Mitchell. Mitchell, nice move, and she's hit off that one. No call. McCarthy in the corner. Looking for an option. Curls in front, and that goes wide. Kravis playing it back in deep. Mitchell will race to get there. She gets there in the corner. Trying to play it back around, but it's turned over to Harrison, and she'll play it off the boards to clear it here. And it's almost turned over there, but it's down into the possession of Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe loses that one, but it's over to Coyle. She'll play it through for Mitchell, who gets it to McCarthy. McCarthy, nice pass over. Gravis shot on. And a great save there by Palmer as she almost went into the back of the net and took the puck with her. Realized it and slid over to that post to keep herself out. Draw here in the Stars zone. They win it back to the corner. But McCarthy trying to get it back real quick here. And she will. McCarthy cutting around the back of the net. Getting some pressure. She's taken down there as her and Hollis get tangled up. In front. Chance there for Smith. It goes behind. In deep. The Blaze trying to set it up here. To the line. Matheson moves it to Andrews. Andrews back into the corner there as it flips up in the neutral. A shot on and they score! A huge goal there on the power play. And the Inferno take the lead. A huge goal for Ella Smith. And with 5 minutes and 15 seconds, the Inferno have the lead. And one of the coaches, it seems, from the Stars bench has left the arena area. I'm not sure if he got ejected or what, but the refs were over there, and that's an icing. Andrews getting the assist on that goal. So the draw here in the Inferno zone as they try and protect their lead now. Harrison at the line, throws it around. Push through, hit off the skate there. Duncan keeps it in. Play through to Mitchell. Mitchell curling in, has a chance here, and she can't get the shot off. Duncan now playing it over to Scott. Scott throws that one off the boards. Michaud racing, she'll poke it in. Andrews is back. Turned over, Hale has it. Playing it in the slot there, Wiley shot on. Rebounds alive. McMillan with the save. Wiley again with it. Goes for the wraparound in front. Cleared out for Mitchell. Now she'll move it to Hall. Hall working in now, dumps that into the Stars' end. Back for it is Dean. Dean using her feet to get that into the corner there. And it's back behind the net. Dean moves it to Foot. Foot trying to get it here. And McMillan having some equipment issues will get the ref's attention and the whistle blown. And she's back and ready to go here. And they'll have the draw just outside the Inferno zone. It's back for McCurdy. She'll play it over. Dean off the boards, gets it to Wiley, who fans on the dump attempt there. Now the Inferno playing it the other way. Coyle dumps that one in behind. Move to the boards. Foot. Nice move there. As she looks for a passing option in the neutral. Another nice move, but it's poked away there. McCurdy recovers. She'll take it back in her own end. Flipped off the boards. Back into possession of Matheson as she throws it down. Dean in behind. Flips it up. McCurdy has it. Moves it through, and Wiley couldn't grab it there. That's all the way down. No icing here as Herrick gets back. Battling for it on the boards. Hollis there. Poking at it, but McCarthy gets it by. Coyle didn't realize that it was on her right side there. So Jelinas will take it. Moves it around there. Up for Bagnell Lowther. She'll work in now. Getting that to the corner. Cutcliffe on her tail. Cutcliffe goes down. Lowther to the line. Hollis keeps it in. Around for Cutcliffe. Drops it. Bagnell Lowther. Cutcliffe along the boards. And it's thrown down there by the Inferno. No icing here. Moved. Hatchard. Crosses red. She'll flip that one high and in. Cutcliffe back for it. Plays it off the boards to Mitchell. Mitchell with a nice play there. Trying to get it out, but it's kept in. Bagnell Lowther. Everybody poking at it here, and we'll get a hand pass call against the Stars. So the draw here just outside the Inferno zone. We're under the 2-minute mark. Trying to push this one in as Mitchell throws it down. Harrison poking at it. Boyle there. Trying to get it here. Porter crosses red, dumps it in. As that's thrown in, Harrison throwing it over for Duncan. Duncan loses it there, but still gets it over to Dunbar. Dunbar dumping it in, and they'll chase after it. Flipped through. In front, and the Inferno try and clear it down there. It's for Duncan in the neutral. Duncan Dumping that one in. Andrews clears it down. And that's an icing. So we reset with 1:02 left to go. The Stars trailing now as they look to tie things up. In the Inferno zone. One back, Scott to the line, McCurdy plays it back. In behind, Hatchard there. Flips it to Dean. Dean, back to Hatchard. Hatchard curling around. Palmer is out of the box here. And they're battling for it in behind. Inferno get it here. It's Cutcliffe. She'll flip it to Hall. Kept in by McCurdy. McCurdy trying to hold the line here. She does again as that one's turned over. Thrown down. And that's an icing. 27 seconds left to go. Stars with the offensive zone draw. Trying to tie things up. Inferno looking to hold the lead for 27 seconds longer and punch their ticket to the finals. McCurdy lost that one. It'll go into the corner. Played down by McCarthy. Tipped there by Dean. 15 seconds left to go. Stars back in their own end. Dean has it. Pushing that one through for Scott. It's back in front. 3 seconds left to go here. And there you have it. The Inferno Blaze punch their ticket to the final in a 2-1 thriller against the undefeated Stars. A huge win here for these guys. A hard-fought battle. They were down by 1 until the third period. Got a couple quick ones within 4 minutes. And they win it. They'll shake hands here and will also stick around for the Player of the Game ceremony.
We'll start with Fundy, the MVP, goes to number 5, Hannah Jelinas.
Jelinas with the lone goal here gets Player of the Game. A well-deserved one there.
And MVP for Metro goes to number 12, Megan Coyle.
And Coyle, who tied things up late in the third, gets the MVP here. Well, folks, that's the game. The Inferno Blaze punched their ticket to the finals. What a game this was to close out the round robin. And these two teams will rematch tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. in the gold medal game. What a tournament this has been. I hope you will join us here on High Button Sports for the big gold medal game tomorrow. That's at 11 a.m. Hope to see you there. Thank you for tuning in, folks. Get some sleep because we got a good one for